Hi, Georgina and Maureen. You're the first two on, and Patricia, Alex and family, Jean Shannon, Catherine Gabriel, and we have Renegal in Cape Breton and Natalie Hagman. Oh, Jill, you're on, Jill. Good girl. So how many? We got 63 on that fast. Yeah, it is afternoon. It's 10 to 4 here. I tried to go live on my new laptop, but the camera wouldn't work. So I have to get Angie to see what's going on with it. And I got a new, she bought me a new sweater, hockey sweater for my birthday. It's a Marchand sweater number 63 for Florida Panthers. So I got both sweaters when he was in Boston and also Florida. Anyway, the reason I'm on here, we got 119 now. We haven't been on for the past couple of days. Night before last, we had nothing but coyotes howling and squealing, and that was keeping them away. And a couple of times I got up through the night and they were out there eating, but it was too late for me to go out there. And so last night we put chicken and wedge fries out, and they didn't eat all that until it was around 1:30. But I couldn't stay up any longer, so I went to bed. And they are hi Ellen. They are coming late. They're not coming in daytime now. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I think that big bear's hanging around. So Angie already saw him once in the driveway. So tonight's our garbage night. So we gotta be vigilant and keep an eye on our garbage container out there because this bear here, I guess he's full grown with a big belly on him. He raided my neighbor's green bin, the recycle bin, twice now. He don't touch ours because we only put cat litter in it, so he wasn't interested in that. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about was not being able to get on. Wasn't that we couldn't get on? It's just there was nothing out there to film. Even last night I seen one mother and a baby, but they didn't stay very long. And Angela said that Bobby was missing, but Bobby showed up at midnight last night. So I got to see her, but she just ate, I think, 4 or 5 hot dogs, and then she took off of the woods. So anyway, I'm going to go out there tonight and see if I can hear any more coyotes. And it's really spooking them. And the dog across the road's doing the same thing, spooking them. But we had a bear here before, but he didn't hang around very long. And he left. But Don has taken pictures of the bear down the road. He got him on his car camera. So it's hot here in southern Wisconsin, Jill says. Well, we got the windows open here, but we haven't had the AC on for 4 or 5 days now, but it's going down to our temperature is going down to 13, 14 degrees. That'd be around 40, I guess, in Fahrenheit. So it's, I even have to shut my bedroom window. And a lot of times when I'm laying on the couch here, Angie got to put a blanket on me. But I went to my physician, Paul Cameron, yesterday, and he's scheduled me for an X-ray on Wednesday, and he's putting me down for an MRI scan as well, and that's for the pain in my hip. So he gave me some pills, or pain pills. They're a narcotic, and so I take 2 of those in the morning so I can get out of bed, and I don't take any more until the next day. But I don't want to get hooked on them, so I just take the 2 in the morning, and that's it. The rest of the day, I rely on Tylenol, extra strength. But anyway, Connor was here. He was eating some ice cream again. He's an awful bum. Now, last night we had fried chicken and wedge fries, and he ate wedge fries, and he had some of that chicken, but we had to stop him because he gets sick. So we only let him have a little bit. But whenever he sees me going with something to eat, now I have a little package of fudge there, and I don't open it because he can hear the plastic, and when he does, he comes running out to see what I got. He's a little bum. Yeah, the baby coons are very cute. They don't listen to the mother though. The mother's been trying to get them to follow them down to the woods, and the babies would stay up in the deck. Like the different noises and that don't seem to bother them. But the older ones know what a coyote is, and they try to get the little ones to go. But the one mother got so mad, she had 3 of them down on the path with her, and she grabbed the 4th one with a scruff of the neck and dragged him down the stairs and made him go home with the rest of them. So anyway, hi Connie, thank you very much for that. Oh yeah, I've been doing the raccoons now for 25 years. As long as I'm able to stand, we'll always keep doing that. But Angie's been a godsend getting all the food ready, and it's like I can't lift those big bags anymore of the dog food and stuff, so she handles all that. Yeah. Hello from Arizona. Pamela Wooten. I was talking to a friend of mine there. She's from Phoenix, and she said it was pretty warm down there at times. But one thing I like about up here is we get a hot day, but 90 is about the best, and only maybe a day or two, but the rest of the time it's what's 78 here now. So yeah, Angie is John, Angie really is a godsend, I'll tell you. I wouldn't be able to manage without her. So St. Louis is humanely humid. Yeah, we had a coyote came out there one time, and two of the large raccoons went after him. I noticed there a couple of weeks ago that uh, when a male raccoon shows up, see, all my raccoons are female, and they have babies. So when a male shows up, they put the run to him, and I mean they'll gang up on them because a male raccoon will kill the babies if if you give them a chance. And that's the same thing with any of the animals, actually, like bears, and they'll kill babies. And but just the way life is, I guess. But the raccoons are so far safe here. The little ones are they're all accounted for. But tonight we had 15 on the deck. That was a lot. No, the dog. We don't have. There are foxes here, but I had one that used to come out and feed with the raccoons. That was a couple of years ago, but I haven't seen one since. So we don't. We have a skunk here. He's living under my shed. Uh, he comes up and eats the odd time. Shout out to Buffalo. I live in the suburbs. Okay. Hearts Wild is the name of that one. Elizabeth Ross. It's 90, hot and humid. We need more rain to cool off. Well, we had so much rain here that I know the brook down there is running steady. 87 in eastern North Carolina. And Jim from the UK, it's lovely to see you. I got a lot of birthday cards from the UK. Yeah, Elizabeth, they are cute babies. They're spoiled rotten. They're getting fat. They're eating. They like those honey nut Cheerios. They just go to town on them. So hi from New Jersey, and you're the best tuber ever. Yes, I was surprised to hear about Hulk Hogan. He's a year younger than I am. But he had a massive heart attack, and at the time the paramedics got him to the hospital, he pronounced dead. So you never know when it's going to hit you. Yeah, Hulk Hogan died. I think it was either early this morning or late yesterday. I'm not sure. It was on CNN anyway about it. Yeah, we're calling for thunderstorms too, but they never seem to come here. We had one that had one big clap, and that was it. The raccoons get fed better than you do. I believe that. I'll tell you, they eat better. You take the raccoons that don't come here, they really have a hard time fending for food. With these guys here, I mean, they have food all the time. Even the little ones don't have to worry. So soon, what's going to happen when the little ones get older? They won't bother with the mother. Like the mom will come here and leave, and the babies they find their own way back to the den on their own, and then they come on their own. They don't bother with the mother anymore. But I noticed the mother trying to take some of their food, and they'd be one poor mother got bit in the ear the other day from a little one. So Ozzy was a million times more good than Terry Hogan. I don't know who Ozzy. Oh, Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. I grew up on his music. In fact, we played a lot of his music when I was in high school for our high school dances and stuff. I was in the band from the time I was 14 right up till I went in the Mounties, and then I joined the RCMP band there while I was in training, and then I got to go with the orchestra in Ottawa, and so I've been playing pretty much all my life, but I haven't played anything in 2 years now since Ron died. So. So anyway, it's nice to see you on there, Jill. There was somebody on TV I was watching. They said their first concert was in Oregon, and they went to see Black Sabbath. I went to see Three Dog Night in North Dakota when I was in training, because North Dakota and Saskatchewan they border each other, so we got to see Three Dog Night. No, I don't think Foxy's around anymore. That they keep moving. They'll stay for a few years and leave. Now we got some that are here, like Scooter, for example. I think he's almost 7 now, and we have a couple others been here like 3 years, 4 years. But a lot of them, like the younger ones, when they get to be about 2, they move off to start their own family somewhere else. Georgina Fleming and Trisha Ferreira. Yeah, I tried my new laptop, and I don't know why the camera wouldn't work on it. So I'm on my iPad right now. So, and Angie's downstairs working. So. Harrison Wheeler, thank you for that. He says, you're a good man. Thanks for caring for the animals. You know, one time we had 26 cats here. Because I used to have barn cats. We had 10 in the house and 60 more out in the barn that we looked after. And anyway, we just have, once my last fella died, that's when I got Connor. And then that was Connor. We got Connor in August. And Charlotte came the following April. But Charlotte was, I took her as a favor to the shelter because nobody wanted her. And she slept with me last night right up by the pillows, and Connor got on the bed and he was trying to move her. No way. She wasn't moving. So he went back out in the living room. But when we had all them cats, we had raccoons too, and our barn cats would mix with them. They could eat side by side in the dishes, and they didn't bother anybody. And Connor, I remember one time he jumped over the raccoons, and he was out for a while. And then when he came back in, he jumped over the raccoons to get back in the house. Yeah, Connor is very curious. Too much. Yeah. And it doesn't matter what you're doing in the house, he got to be involved in everything. Yeah, we got lots of subscribers. We're getting up towards 700,000 now. That's a lot. That's a lot of subscribers for a site like this. Yeah, and the young fella that was looking for a television, we gave him ours. He came and got it the other day, and Angie found the remote for it and dropped it off to him. His TV got smashed up when they were moving, so we had a spare 55-inch here, so we give it to him. And I just want to do a shout out to Susan Panic out in Lincoln City, Oregon. She's very ill, and she has MS, and we think about her every day. And we don't hear from her so much now because she's in hospice right now. No, the blue lobster sign's not there now. It got rusted out, so we tossed it. Huh. No, I haven't been to the Blue Lobster in over a year because number one, I can't. Like I used to go in there have a beer and that, but I can't have. I haven't had any alcohol in a year and a half because with the medications I'm on, I can't take any alcohol whatsoever. So we don't, and they just sold the business to somebody else. So I don't know what it's like there now. Sarah, you are hurting those raccoons. How am I hurting them? Sarah H. You'll have to answer me that, Sarah. How am I hurting them? They're on soft release constantly. They come and go as they please. And the dry food they get is there's lots of nutrition and everything in the dry food. And they get the odd cookie here and there, and we give them fruit. So I don't know how I hurt them. Oh, Angie's cat came up yesterday. Angie had her in her arms. It's the first time I'd seen her in a month. And so she carried her upstairs. And Connor saw her and he just gave the dirty look. But, and she was nervous being up here. She didn't like being upstairs at all. She's used to being on her own downstairs. And anyway, Connor was giving her dirty looks. But him and Charlotte, they've been together here over 10 years and they still don't get along. It's all him really. He's jealous of if I make anything of Charlotte, he gets mad and jumps on her and gets wants her out of the room. So anyway, this cancer that I have, it's called non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and every now and then I got to get blood transfusions. Actually, I haven't had any since October, before I went to Boston, and which is good, and my hemoglobin is staying normal. But I still get those iron infusions every couple of weeks. They call me from the hospital, and I got to go in and get those. But I'm so used to it now, it doesn't bother me anymore. So, but I find it hard walking. My doctor yesterday was surprised how bad I was limping, even with the cane. But I get around here with my walker. So, thank you, Katniss. Yeah, my sister and I were talking this morning, and she said, the last 2 years, it's been hard on you with all the operations and stuff I had, and and I'm not over it yet. I still gotta. I might have to do chemo later on and some radiation, but my oncologist holding off on that. But I mean, they're doing CAT scans on me all the time just to keep check of. I have a lump here in my right breast, and they're keeping check on that to make sure it's not growing. And if it does, they will zap me with some not heavy radiation, but he said it'd be a light zapping. And if I need chemo, he'll arrange for that to be done here in New Glasgow. So, but I got to go to Halifax for radiation if I go. But he's holding off on that for now. And then I have the lady. She's my urologist. She put a catheter in that runs from my kidney to the bladder because the tumor I had crushed the that line that goes in there. So where'd your raccoons go, Stephen? Usually, we'll have some go missing, but they usually turn up. Like uh, we thought Bobby was gone for good, but she showed up last night out of the blue. Yes, I do stay in touch with Bishop Kulik. I call him, but he is so busy. He ordains priests. He's going to confirmations and communions, and he's on the road all the time. He got a lot of churches that he looks after, and so I give him a holler every now and then, and we chat for a good hour sometimes. Great guy. He was gonna try to get up here and visit, but I can't see that happening. Not with his schedule. I'm on his Facebook there, and every day he's at some church doing something. But I lost a lot of weight. That's one thing the doctor noticed, and my weight went really down, and losing my belly, and my rings won't stay in my fingers anymore. Yeah. Hi, evening star. Yeah, my sisters. They're both in their 80s. The twins. Um, my sister Karen's going to have a hip replacement within a couple of weeks, and Kathleen, the other twin, she already had both her hips done. My sister Simone, she lives up in Ontario, and she's in a home right now. She does dialysis 3 days a week because her kidneys have failed. So, but we chat all the time on the phone. Oh. your grandma showed you the channel. Well, it's funny you say that because that's how I met Angela. Was a friend of hers said, "Have you ever seen this Raccoon Whisperer fella?" And she said no. So she put her onto the channel, and she she got one of my books, and in the book is my address. And so she wrote me and had her phone number there. So I called her, and we got along very well. And the rest is history. She ended up coming up here every chance she had, and so she's a permanent resident now, and she'll have dual citizenship sometime this fall. So she'll have both American and Canadian citizenship. So, but she gets the free medical now. Like if she goes to the hospital, she did go there a couple of weeks ago. She got bit by some bug out there, and got infected and everything. And she only had to wait, I think, it was 40 minutes, and she got in, and they looked right after. It didn't cost her a dime. So, oh yeah, if you got dog food, the raccoons are gonna come. Hi from Portugal. Holy smoke! Yeah, we have free medical here. We don't pay for any of our operations or anything, and now I got pharmacare, which looks after my drugs, and I just got a new card for dental, so it covers my dental now. So, and my eyes were covered too. So, you've been Northern Grace. You've been watching me since the viral video. Well, that was a while ago. Do you know that video right now is up over 52 million people watch that video since that time? That's how many people, a lot of people still watching it. And I was on, Stephen Colbert had me on his show, and they sent me a notice to see if it was okay. And I grant them permission. So, hi, Lehman from Boston. We were in Boston last October for a hockey game between Boston and Toronto, which Boston won in overtime. And Marchand got the winning goal. And Lois Irwin from California. We have some friends in California lost their home, Pacific Heights. They everything was gone. They went back to where the house was, so they're living in another city now. And we must have fired Stephen Colbert. He's all done the end of May next year. And his show is done. And see what happened is CBS was bought out by Paramount, and Paramount figured that show was costing too much money to produce, and so they give them till the end of May, and then it's over with. Hi from Nevada. Hi, Dave. How are you? Oh, Colbert's stand-up comedian. He doesn't have to work. He's got millions. He doesn't have to worry about working again. And plus, if he wants to go out on the road doing stand-up like he used to do, he can still do that. Yeah. Raccoon Federation. I like some of the names. You got Chickadee, Detective Whiskers, Hi Pauline, and then a Den, the Wolf Productions, Hearts Wild, Senior Eden, Chickadee, and Pat Titman. I know Pat and I we chatted before, and oh, there's Susie. You're up and around. Susie Lidstrom. She's saying hi, Mountie. She always calls me her Mountie. Her and her sister lived together in Seattle. And I think it was Seattle radio station that did a story on me. So, Susie, you're out of bed. Well, it's about time. She sleeps late like I do. Edinburgh, Scotland. Diane Struth, Struth. My great great grandfather's from Ayrshire, Scotland. I did my family tree and found out that's where we hail from. My father thought we were from England, but I delved into the our background and I found the grave of his great great grandfather, and says right on the headstone, Ayrshire, Scotland. And the old fella had 3 wives. And Heather Shinny Gonzalez from Ontario. And Dave Sterling and Smart Pass. Courtney Frost, Detective Whiskers. My niece is in South Carolina. That's where she lives. She married a Marine. She met him at our Air Force base here in Nova Scotia, and they ended up hooking up. And anyway, she's now a U.S. citizen. So they're in South Carolina. I forget the name of the town they're in. But a lot of people on here. 359. Holy smoke. Yeah, we love our raccoons here too, especially those little ones. They're so cute. Yes, Michaela did see the babies the night before she left to go back to Alberta. She got to feed 2 little ones. And so that made her happy. Plus, I did videos of all the babies that were out on the deck there. I did up a thumb drive with her 2 videos on it, plus the one we did with the babies, so that she could take home and show her friends and everything. And it's very quiet village here. Like a car only goes by here. You know, you might sit here half an hour before you see a car. Not a very good place to hitchhike. And by the time you get your thumb stuck out, you already walked the whole length of the road. So Kathy McGee, your weather's too hot. Well, it's nice here. We're just we got the windows open here in the I got the overhead fan on. That's all we need. Yeah. Yeah, Angie said when she was down visiting her son, it was really hot down there. And when she came back here, she's so glad to be in the cool again. But she don't mind the winters. I'm just wondering if I think Connor's still in the hall out there. Where did I check? I got a chair that boots you up, but I'm not going to put it on. Get my cane going here for a minute. There we go. So, it's a nice sunny day out there. Oh, motorcycle went by. Oh, there he is. I'll turn the light on here. There he is. We bought one of those lights with the fan in them. You're enjoying that, aren't you? Huh? You're enjoying that. You're a Connor cat. Yes, you are. Where's your sister at? She in the bedroom? Is she? No, I don't see her. She's probably under the bed. No, where's he gone? Oh, there he is. What are you going to do, Connor? Connor cat. Look how nice it is out here. So what I'm going to do, you stay there. I'm going to go out here for a minute. Oh, you stay. Oh, trying to get out. Huh? There's my new doormat I just bought. That neat? Yeah, I just bought that. So anyway, he's trying to get out. You gotta watch that door. He's a bad cat. So she must be in. I gotta make sure he's not in the doorway here. She must be in the underneath the bed. That's where she goes. There we go. You being bad, Connor? You being bad? Are you? You hungry? Want some ice cream? Treats? That cat understands English. Anyway, I'm gonna take off. I've been on here 44 minutes. So yeah, Houdini's right. Yeah, I know. I love the doormat, and it doesn't matter if it rains on it or anything. It doesn't hurt it. So anyway, I'm going to say good night or good afternoon and goodbye, and we shall talk again. But the reason I come on, just wanted to say that the raccoons haven't been out here the last couple of nights, so hopefully tonight it'll be peaceful enough that they'll be out again. So we'll see you later.